When I was seated, I entered here, I occupied that seat, then I saw the mask. And to me, I don't know, that was just coincidence that we decided to bring the mask. But to me, there's something symbolic about these masks that you have, but now maybe there's a particular target you want to achieve. But you will all recall that we implemented for the first time as a country this BEEI. We now find ourselves here, I was counting the 6th year since 2020, because we're in 2026 this year. I'm not very sure whether we should be saying, remember those that passed on during COVID. I'm not very sure, but I'm tempted to say maybe we may use this opportunity to remember them. This program was born out of that crisis that we had. There would have been other reasons, but I think the issue, I remember well the former Minister of Basic Education, Bheki Masuku, saying there was this youth who were just loitering around, doing nothing during that time. And there was a need to do something to occupy them. But what I can say that the sector that has been more prominent in implementing this program is basic education. I know other departments of government would have done that, but BEEI has become known, BEEI has become known and popular because of the way this Department of Basic Education implemented it. And I think its success, I think the reports will be provided in terms of the numbers that it has been able to at least engage for the period, whether 4 months or 6 months or whatever, would be seen in the way that in the fact that it has served to cushion the high rate of unemployment that we have in the country. At least youth that would have lost hope would know that at least for a period of about 6 months or 8 months, whatever, there will be time when they are actively involved and engaged and busy doing something. You know, some people would have lost hope, I would think, if there was no such a program. But for the sector, I think the program has come in handy in dealing with one of our aspirations. I won't say the targets, but one of our aspirations in the NDP, which says that by 2030, the performance of South African learners in standardized benchmark assessment should be comparable to the performance of learners in other parts of the world. And you see that one of the ways we need to ensure that we achieve that comparable education and training towards realizing the aspirations for education in the NDP would be to deal with the issue of literacy, numeracy, reading. I know the reports that we have had, especially after 2021, in terms of reading, were indicating that we regressed. At some point, I remember the former minister pronouncing or announcing that about 80 learners were not able to read for meaning and understanding, or with meaning and understanding. I think there was an indication of regression when we looked at those data reports. But for me, on the other side, knowing that we had just emerged from the scourge of COVID, you would have expected that would have had that.